Nintendo Direct. What is going on, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Wonderful Wednesday. What is going on, Twilight? What is up, Matt? What is up, Trash Can Man? Dragging it. Welcome on in. Hope everyone is doing well. What a day this has been. I'm expecting we will get some more people here shortly as everyone finishes up their post Nintendo Direct coverage. I just got finished watching it over on our friend HDV's channel. My goodness, we're going to have a lot to talk about today. A lot to talk about. A lot of exciting things going on. A lot of interesting things about the future. But welcome on in. Billy, long time no see. Minish Cap, I know, Matt. I know. I can't believe it. Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games are coming. That right there. I've been on the cusp for a while. But that right there convinced me I'm going to upgrade to the expansion pass on the Nintendo Switch Online. Noting Gold, Silver, Crystal, or Advanced Games, Matt, it was a Nintendo Direct. It was not a Pokemon Presents. I would hold off. I would hold off on your concern until we get to Nintendo or until we get to Pokemon Day. That's just what I think. That's just what I think. I don't think it was by accident that they took the time to specifically call out that you could play games on the Game Boy and Game Boy Advance and connect Switch uh, to other Switches. I think when you talk about Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games being able to connect to each other, there's one obvious franchise that comes to mind. I do not think it was by coincidence that they made sure to point that out. But all right, let's go ahead and get started. I know, Billy. I'm sorry, Razzie and I are streaming at the same time, and I completely understand if you guys want to go hang out with Razzie. He's a much more interesting entertainer than I am. But we both have fun. We both have fun, and I got a feeling that at some point tonight the two camps will combine as we usually do. Yeah, Link built a car. That was pretty interesting. The game looks good. I was also excited about Metroid Prime remake. I thought they looked gorgeous. I love the Metroid Prime series, and as much as I want Metroid Prime 4, I'm excited. The way I'm assuming they're doing this is they're going to be releasing the remastered versions of the original trilogy, and then they're going to release 4, so I'm okay with that. I'm totally fine replaying the Prime trilogy for like the eighth time. I've literally bought the Prime trilogy, I think, 4 times over the years. I've actually purchased it 4 times, and I'm fine buying it a fifth time. What's going on, Maxie and Lucky Emo? Good to see you today. Yeah, I think it might be today. I think it might be today. There's a lot of great stuff going on. Another thing. You know what? Let me switch to the webcam real quick so you guys can see this. I was not expecting this, and I was talking to Kim about this morning because I had not gotten a shipping notification or anything, and I didn't know when I was going to get it. But Kim was asking about it. But it just out of the blue, it arrived today. Game Boy Operator. The Game Boy Operator arrived today. This little device right here, this tiny little thing, will allow us to play Game Boy, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance games on the computer and therefore on the stream. So that's pretty exciting. I'm going to be testing that out tonight. And also, Zen, good to see you. This also arrived today, the comic I was talking about, Avengers 129 Origin of Kang. So that's who's the handsome person in the background? You talking about Polyworld there? Yeah, he's just hanging out, saying hi. But all right, let's. It's very crispy. I'm so happy with the cheese. I am so happy with it. And I've already seen this issue that I've been needing for a long time anyway. I've been seeing this skyrocket up lately, so I'm glad I got it for a decent price. I think after next week it's gonna get even harder to get. But all right, enough about all that. We got to get a Dudunsparce. Let me get the music started. In honor of Razzie, we'll start with his favorite song. Found Kang a weird villain. He is a weird one. He is a weird one, and he's got the most like convoluted backstory ever. Um, He was a handsome fellow. Oh, Billy, come on now. You're gonna make me blush. Come on. Billy, I also talked to our mutual friend and extended an invitation to come to the stream. He didn't promise anything, but he said that he would try to make it to a weekend sometime. I called you out. I said Billy thinks you should do this. The wall. Oh my gosh, E. The shade being thrown by E so early in the stream. Unlucky email. I'm glad you like the hat. Ever heard of The Wall? Do you mean the Pink Floyd album? Going into the Elite Four. Good luck, Nicole. Or I'm sorry, Maxie. I don't know why I said that. Good luck, Maxie. I hope you knock them on their butts. Convoluted and confusing. You find other villains. I'm not arguing with you. I'm not saying King's like my favorite or anything, but hey, I'm slowly working on my Avengers run. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Thank you for being here. We just started the stream about 3 seconds ago. I'm going to go ahead and start making my first sandwich of the day. Yeah, I do too, Billy. I do too. The Wall is an actual evil dude. Oh, are you talking? I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the Spider-Man villain, The Wall. Yeah, that's quite the meme. Which the truth of it isn't nearly as fun. Back in the late 70s, early 80s, Spider-Man was a character on the educational show, The Electric Company. And they made Electric Company magazines. And since Spider-Man was on the Electric Company, in the magazines, he also got a few small comics within those magazines. And in that magazine, they introduced The Wall as a villain. I mean, we're talking about comic books to begin with, but these comics were meant for kids that were like, 5 or 6 years old. So he's not what the nerds would call canon. I'm doing well, Pika Chrissy. How are you? You got to see the Lion King Western version. It was the best thing you've ever seen. That's awesome, Lucky Emo. I've never seen that. I'd like to see that someday. Uh, Comic Peter, the Miles Miguel are pretty cool. Good answer. Good answer, Zen. I respect that. You brainstormed quite a bit today, E. That's awesome. Just got home from work. Nice. I got home about a little over an hour ago and jumped right into the Nintendo Direct stream. So what else? Kirby looks cool. The that Kirby game that Big Cheese was talking about yesterday, that looked interesting. I might pick that up. There's another game that kind of surprised me. It looked interesting. Can't think of what it is. Yeah, Return to Dreamland Deluxe. Thank you, Big Cheese. That did look good. You made Beware even stronger. That's pretty impressive because it was pretty strong to begin with. All right, let's go find some Dudunsparce. Do you guys think we can find 16 Dudunsparce tonight? Refreshing the crap out of all the Zelda listings you can find. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to play Minish Cap again. Matt, if you're still here, I know that you're a fan of Minish Cap. All I gotta say is the capsule game. The capsule game all day long. You have vacuuming to do. All right, enjoy the vacuuming. You want multiples of the CE? Yeah, that would be. Oh my gosh, this is good. This is actually gonna be such a good year. I am so hyped now. I'm even more hyped for Pokemon Day than I was already. And you know what occurred to me? And this would be just my luck, and Zen is going to laugh his butt off when I say this. So with them announcing, and apparently it's available right now. Like we can be playing it right now. The Game Boy and the Game Boy Advance virtual consoles. And what I believe means that on Pokemon Day, they're going to announce the Gen 1 through 3 games will be ported, which includes Emerald, which, if they do it like they did with Crystal, means they might give us the events to get Mew and or Deoxys, means that I just got this for no reason. Which means I spent the last 2 months trying to get set up for this Deoxys and Mew hunt for no reason. Yeah, the Oracle games. Thank you, Cheese. Yes, that was another thing. Because they mentioned that right at the end, like, oh, and these future games will be coming. Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons. I'm so excited. I love those games so much. And I'm so upset. I had both of them. When I moved, I found that big treasure trove of Nintendo stuff, along with all my old Pokemon games, and I only have Oracle of Seasons. I don't know what happened to Oracle of Ages. Rolanda plays What Is Going On, or Gracelyn, as I'm supposed to call you now. How you doing? Like since it's actually it's not a Simpsons donut, although you think so. It's a donut. It's a donut melting. It's from our friend Chem Nation's merchandise store. And yeah, thank you, Amy, for the reminder. Yeah, Professor Layton. I actually really enjoyed Professor Layton's. Of all people, Hefty Mom got me into the Professor Layton games, so I'm excited that they're going to have another one of those. Mega Man Battle Network Collection. I'm torn on those, Chiefs. I'm an old school Mega Man fan. I loved Mega Man from the beginning. Um, I played the first couple of Battle Network games, and they were cool, but they were just some of those games. Like I honestly don't think I ever beat one. Kind of like with the Fire Emblem games. Like I get really all into it for like a week or two straight, and then I would just lose interest. Maybe that'll change this time. I'm definitely not opposed to playing them again. Can you tell Amy? I mean, you can tell her Gracelyn to call you Gracelyn. You don't need me to say that. What other Spider-Man do you like that's not Peter? I already know your answer for favorite Spider-Man. Well, I left the question open to interpretations then. You could be talking about like in the movies, in the comics, whatever. I mean, yeah, I guess technically I did tell her, so you're welcome. Um, I mean, it's got to be Peter. Peter's definitely my favorite. But where you somehow made stronger is not something to mess with. I believe it. I mean, if you made it stronger, I wouldn't mess with it. But okay, if I can't say Peter, I mean, back in the day, I liked Ben Riley. But yeah, Miles is good. I guess I would say Miles. Oh, not a problem, Amy. Not a problem. See, I'm old school. I'm the type of person that would think that if you are logged into YouTube using a name, that is the name I should call you. But I guess some people don't feel that way. Some people have a name in YouTube but want to be called something else. And honestly, it's sometimes a little difficult to keep that all, you know, keep track of all that. So I just typically use the name that I read, and if that's wrong, I can just blame being old and forgetful. Um, to literally catch a train going the speed to circle the world 500 times without even trying, that's really strong. So what about you guys? What else in the Nintendo Direct did you guys think was cool, or what did you think was not cool? If you were watching the Nintendo Direct in a live stream with a whole bunch of people, I bet you there were hundreds of people that thought nothing was cool. Ben Reilly, a Scarlet Spider. Yeah, he was the original clone of Spider-Man, and he was the Scarlet Spider. Then he took over as Spider-Man for a while, and then died, and then came back, and was the Jackal, and then died, and then came back, and was the Scarlet Spider, and then died, and came back, and was Spider-Man, and then died, and came back, and is now Chasm. Back on the Jumbo Giraffe Rig hunt. Nice. Knowing you, you will have it before I finish this sandwich. That's not even strength to have godlike reaction speed. Oh, okay. Bayonetta looked fun. Also, the Blanc game. Yeah, the Blanc game does look cute. I like that one. That looked good. Is anyone going to get the what was it called? Fashion model extravaganza influencer mode game? The one where you wear clothes and then you go out and wear other clothes? And then if you see someone whose clothes you like, you wear those clothes? You are a pretty Princess Cheese. Hey, there's a shiny. Except for Marvel, yeah, that's true, Zen. That's true. I remember when the joke used to be no one's dead in comics except for Bucky and Uncle Ben. And now Bucky's the Winter Soldier, and every week I go to the comic store and I think, is this the week where Uncle Ben's coming back? You played a fashion game on the 3DS? I got nothing against fashion games. I know there are people out there that like them. I just honestly have absolutely no interest in them. But that's just me. I know there's a lot of things I enjoy that no one else has interest in. It's gonna be sad ending. The Disney Illusion thing looks like one you might. That one, thank you, Matt. That's what I was trying to think of earlier. I thought that actually looked pretty cool. I love the art style. And Billy, I think you did too. That one looked pretty cool. I'd like to see more of it because, and I mean like physically more of it, because I was watching it on my phone, and for a lot of the gameplay, they had the gameplay in a small window within the stream. So like a lot of things looked really small. So I'd like to get better pictures of it, but I did like what I saw. That's the yeah. I did recognize that. And it's funny, I don't like that art for the actual cartoons. It just feels weird to me because I'm just so used to the classic Disney style. So the cartoons, I think it's weird. For a video game, I think it's great. I don't, my brain works differently. What they did with Bucky's so cool. You're glad they brought him back. Now I'm saying the Shadow Realm. Yeah, I mean they did it right. Like it was never thought that anyone would be able to successfully bring back Bucky, but Steve Englehart just knocked it out of the park. Steve Englehart? No, Ed Brisson. Oh my gosh, yeah, I think it was Ed Brisson. Yeah, Ed Brisson. That's who did it. Detective game, the police one looked fun too. Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's some good ones. There's a lot of them that I think, in my personal opinion, would be fun to download as like freeware or maybe like $5 or $10 games. But if they were like full games, I don't know if I'd drop the money. But there's some of them that I'd be fine, dropping like, 20, $30 and picking up a couple. It has the strength to lift Mount Everest and throw it into the stratosphere without trying. That's just so extremely strong. Um, that's like ridiculously strong. And film, good to see you. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Oh, film and Matt. I didn't ping you guys because I didn't think about it till afterwards, and it's not a big deal. But if you didn't already see it, I put a message in the mod chat on the Discord. If you guys wouldn't mind taking a look at that, if you haven't already. Exactly, Billy. Exactly. That's what I'm thinking with that and a few other games. You know, if they're cheap, I got no problem dropping the money and hope for the best. But if they're full price games, probably not going to happen. Uh, is it possible your sister may get you the expansion pass because of GBA stuff? Yeah, I've been on the fence about the expansion pass for months now, but today I've made up my mind. I'm definitely getting it. Whoops. Oh, and then Tron Identity. That was another one. Tron Identity just came out of nowhere. While that footage was playing, I DM'd Oscar Tron and I said Tron Identity stream when? And he responded back immediately in all caps, like, "Oh my God, you know what's going to happen." Absolutely. It was great. Your new collection is tomorrow. Very cool, Graceland. It can withstand a planet exploding and a universe dying. All right. So it seems to me, E, the way you're setting this up is that it will literally be impossible for anything to defeat. That seems a little overpowered to me. Because if it can withstand a planet exploding and a universe dying, what can anything do to it? Pretty much then. Pretty much. That definitely does sound like a comic book character. That is true. Had a busy day today, but you're glad to come back and say hello to you all. Good night, friends. Lucky email, good night to you. Thank you for being here. Always a pleasure to see you. You gave main character powers because why not? All right, all right, but like if that was a game, I would just pick Beware and then just beat the whole game in like 2 minutes. A lot of the games looked good, but nothing really stood out as I want to pay full $60 for it. Yeah, and I don't know if that's like kind of what they're going for because it did seem like, how do I put this? There's a lot of really cool stuff they showed, but other than Tears of the Kingdom, which we've known about forever, I can't really recall them showing anything that felt like a game, like a game. You know what I mean? You guys understand what I'm saying? Like, like going to the store on release day and picking up. Everything kind of seemed to be like digital only type stuff, or, even the remasters felt, like even Metroid Prime, they were talking about the digital version. Like, nothing really felt like a game that you would buy. It all felt like almost, I don't know what the right word is, not apps, but whatever is like above freeware. Like, when you go to like a GameStop and you go to the Switch section and they got that one shelf that's all the cards with the codes, that you can download things like Hollow Knight and Cuphead. It felt like that was the whole direct. eShop has some great deals all the time. 3DS eShop had nothing even close. That's true. That's very true. 160 for this Scarlet Violet double pack. Yikes, that is a lot. I agree, man. Digital should always cost less. And that's for everything, whether you're talking about video games, comic books, movies, CDs. Digital should always cost less. Us legends, what is going on? It can go the speed of light by walking. That's just I don't know how anything's gonna beat that. I mean you've literally created a Pokemon that cannot be beaten. Or caught for that matter. Top 10 strongest Marvel characters would be so hard to construct except number one, which is obviously one above all. Yes, exactly that. One of your games updated My Hero one's Justice 2, and it was the one you weren't expecting. It was literally the Vigilante Deku suit. Vigilante, why can't I say that word right? Vigilante Deku suit. Like Deku as in like Zelda? Deku from My Hero. Okay. I hear Deku, I think Zelda. That's just my ignorance. We got one already. Are we gonna get a second one? I want to get 16 tonight. Well, actually, I want to get the 3 segment tonight. But short of that, I want to get 16. And then I don't know. I think I'm actually going to put up a poll for the entire stream here. Let me do that real quick. Let me leave that up the entire stream. Oh, film, I got rid of those. Film, I got rid of those commands because I was able to combine them all into one. Now it's just exclamation point remaining. Speaking of Flash, actually ridiculous has to be the most broken speedster of all time. Only character I think close to Flash is Archie Sonic, as both have shown incalculable speed. Yeah, I mean comic book science just doesn't even make any sense. I can't believe this is the 20th stream we've done this. So yeah, now the main commands are exclamation point remaining, exclamation point forms, and exclamation point unknown. That will tell you what shinies I still need. When it runs full enrage, it literally resets the universe and undoes the reset. Wow. So weird. GameStop is live, but you can't add it. So it's weird. GameStop is live, but you can't add it to a cart. It's like it's glitched. I'm sorry, I missed it. What are you talking about, Cheese? What are you trying to get at GameStop? I'm sorry. I think you said it earlier, but chat was just going really fast at that moment. The only comic thing that makes sense is that Molecule Man is broken. That's true. Tears of the Kingdom's pre-order. Okay, gotcha, gotcha. Well, I'm sure they're getting like overloaded right now, right? You think that might be a thing? I started film. I actually started. I'm not post that, but I'm just telling you. I started doing DAs off stream for Tapu Fini. I'm only like 10 checks in so far, but I have started working on that. We could do that. Well, be stronger. Found out how ideas. I literally do not think you can make it stronger. It's my price, 69.99. Yeah, so I'm wondering. I know people were talking about today the $10 hike. And I could see it going one of two ways. Either there's going to be a reason it's $10 more, or because of the current economy, like the global economy, 69.99 is going to be the new normal. GameStop is 59.99. Oh, then yeah, I'm sure that's what's going on with the website. Because either A, they're scrambling to fix it, or B, everyone's seeing that it's $10 cheaper there and they're overloading the system. Or a possibility of both. Posting some new art in the art channel on Discord. Very nice, Amy. I'm looking forward to taking a look at that after stream. Hey, there we go. There's a second one. If you could explain this ability, sure. Explain the ability. Oh, come on. Collector's Edition will retail for $129.99. You can't talk strangers in Discord? Well, you don't have to go to Discord. Although I will point out that you're talking to strangers right now in the chat. But, yeah, if you're not comfortable joining, well, actually, and I'm not asking, but I don't say this as often as I should. If you do want to join the Discord, Discord does require you to be at least 13 years of age. I'm not asking what anyone's age is, but I just want to put that out there. I don't want you or me to get into trouble if you're in the Discord you're not supposed to be. What are you apologizing for? Returned again. It should be good now. Nice. Can't join Discord. There's nothing to apologize for. No one is required to join the Discord. Ability is pretty much lag. It can think about what it wants to attack even if the enemy's distance is a multiverse away. That's very powerful. Right now you're working on Iron Wraith, a future Spiritomb. Very nice. We're at 186 Dunsparce now. It's basically a spirit box. Okay. Who could who could this thing beat in a fight? Well, anything. That thing can beat literally anything in a fight. There wouldn't even be a fight. Two so far, Matt. So we're at 186 Dunsparce. Who likes soups? I like some soups. I'm not a huge soup person, but there's a couple soups I like. Superman would destroy your Beware? I don't know, dude. I don't know. I think your Beware could take out Superman. I mean, if it could survive the destruction of a universe and run so fast that it resets the multiverse, then I don't think Superman could take it out. I think that Beware is going to be the destroyer of the cosmos. Daylight, what is going on? Thank you for the Kirklarks. I hope you're doing well, my friend. It doesn't know the concept of weakness and just rushed into fights. Okay. You're gonna go see your brother Brandon in his apartment and have lunch. Okay, very nice. Ron, what are you doing? Congrats again on the chunk. And the sandwich is over, but we got 2 shinies on that sandwich. Let's go evolve and see what happens. I thought of the godlike beware, so maybe you can think of more power. More power. I don't know, E. I think you kind of tapped out the limits of possible power. So for Tarantula and Palmy, very nice. Is it one over the other that you're hoping to get first, Ron? All right, here we go. Number 185. Second scam sandwich of the day, looking for Jumbo Giraffe. Oh, I'm sorry, Matt. That is a 2 segment right there. Tarantula shiny, I agree, Ron. I agree with you. And here we go, number 186. Hey, Hefty Dad, we're about to evolve number 186 and see if it's got 2 segments or 3 segments. And it's got 2 segments. Let's restart the game and do it all over again. You forgot to mention its IQ. Okay, E. Oh, I just noticed you put dudes in space. I just noticed that, Hefty Dad. That's good. I like that. Dudes in space. It's my favorite segment of the Muppet Show. This one officially the Dudes in Space hunt. Yeah, it is. It's not too good. We'll figure out what to do eventually, like your brain. Oh. Oh, E. The anticipation is killing you. I hope it doesn't. How does it go? I hope it lasts. I already forgot the quote. You wish would have called Hefty Dad is Bestie Dad. Well, I didn't pick the name. Oh no. Is that gonna mess it up? I think that's the first time I've dropped a cucumber. Let's see if that messes it up. Never drop the cucumber. Because I am your best friend, Gracelyn. That's very nice. Yeah, gotta restart it. Don't drop the cucumber. That's the moral of the story here, kids. Did you watch anything good on the old television today? I've really been busy. Okay. Here we go. Second sandwich. Let's get some luck going. But GameStop is getting blown up right now. I bet they are. I mean, if they're MSRP, or I shouldn't say MSRP, if they're selling the game $10 cheaper than everybody else, I guarantee their website's getting blown up right now. All right, here we go. Let's get an early one. Let's get an early shiny. I think what, twice we found a shiny before we even climbed up this hill? I'd like to do that again. May go to GameStop on your way home. Do it. Get the skinny straight from the source. Say, hey, what's going on? How many collector's editions would you like to buy, Cheats? Two at least? You're refreshing like that Dave Chappelle meme. I think I know which one you're talking about. What's the game called? The one the Big Cheese is talking about is Legends of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. This guy says, yeah, again, does not sound happy. No, he did not. Buddy has Breath of the Wild Master Edition sealed, easily worth 600 to 800 bucks. Really? Wow. So I may have been talking about the new custom Pokemon from your region, correct? That is correct. That is what you've been talking about. You have yet to play Breath of the Wild. It's a good game. It's a good game. Pika Chrissy's back. Welcome back, Pika Chrissy. He wanted to grade it, but they wouldn't take it. Wow. Consider how many times it's defeated by Link. Pretty much every game. Almost every game. May or may not be overly powered to not as much as your other candidates, but certainly up there. He's still talking about the Beware? Oh, not a problem, Pika Chrissy. Played every other game, got on the Wii U, played it maybe a few hours, and wasn't your cup of tea. I can understand that. It took me a while to get into it myself. As a lifelong Zelda fan, it was just extremely different from all the Zelda games I've played previously. And so it did take me a little bit to get in there. I did end up really enjoying it. And I don't want to be like, you know, attacked for this, but I gotta say, even as much as I did enjoy the game, I still am not and have never been a fan of games where weapons have durability and can break. I'm just not a fan of that mechanic. It doesn't work well for my personality and my play style. It gets to the point where I hoard weapons and never use them ever, and so I end up running around with cheap sticks, and that ends up making the game harder for me. Because if I get a cool weapon that would be worthwhile to use, I don't want to use it because I don't want it to end up breaking. Uh, so that plus the power triangle, the Triforce plus its recent defeat equals, oh boy, we are in deep trouble. That's right, Amy. Comparing anything, a nuke, 100%, a skyscraper, yes, and many more. Yeah, are we still talking about Beware? I'm a little confused as to what's happening right now. Your birthday's in 2 more days. That's awesome, Pika Chrissy. I agree completely. I may give it another try. I'm more interested in the prequel Warriors game. I never played that one. I know E has played that one. E enjoys that one, but I never played it. Oh, it's your custom Pokemon, the weird robot dude. Okay, I gotcha. Power plus Rad equals bad mix, and considering Ganon, really bad mix. That's right, Amy. Previously on Metopia, I don't know what that means, Graceland. I don't want to guess, Pika Chrissy, and let's try and stay away from ages in the chat. I don't feel comfortable trying to guess that. Just kidding. Okay. Also has a lot of gadgets in which it uses in battle to always be on top. Gotcha. Basically, it's Ultron in a nutshell. Oh, you're going to be older. Okay, all right. That makes sense. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, so Friday's going to be your birthday. That's awesome. Any specific comics I'm looking for? there's too many to mention, Matt. There's too many to mention. Um, I'm one of those people that you take me to a comic book store, you put me in front of the long boxes of back issues, and I'm just gonna be sitting there for a couple hours just perusing through them. That's a weird question, but anyone have a favorite version of Ganon throughout all the Zelda games? I don't think that's a weird question. I really like the Ganondorf version of Ganon from Ocarina of Time. That was probably the one I enjoyed the most. What about you? Wind Waker is Matt's favorite. That's a good one too. Hyrule Warriors. Yeah, I gotta check out that game. Everyone's talking about it now. What is up, Graceland? Twilight Princess, that was a good one too. You ain't hate yourself until you beat Zelda 2 on the NES. I gotta admit something, Big Cheese. I never did beat Zelda 2. Only Zelda game I've ever not beaten. Now your Pokemon has some extremely strange gadgets which actually work. Okay. You never heard about Ski Resort before the Wii version. Is that Nintendo Switch Sports? You beat it on cart only once, emulators a few times. Nice. Come on, Shiny, where you at? Coins, it literally throws coins to ricochet projectiles off of. Never not. I said ever. Whatever. Leave me alone. These coins can be thrown multiple times to stack for a lot of damage. Wicker may be my favorite of all time. It's a perfect game in my eyes, and I love the art style and the story. It was a really fun game. I did enjoy it a lot. Still not my favorite Zelda game, but I did enjoy it a lot. Small Shedinja raid. What's going on, Sammy the Lone Wolf? Welcome on in. And Shedinja boy, what is going on? Good to see ya. How was the stream? What were you up to tonight? You're coming on in here trying to scare me with your booze. Come on. Come on. One of these days, I'm just going to fall over and you're just going to feel so bad. Minish Cap is probably top 3, at least for you, Israel. Well, it's really good. It is a really good one. Doing good. Just got done with the small Soul Link Nuzlocke. Very cool. You're eating a wonderful steak dinner, Hefty Mom Fix, and listening to your stream. So I'm providing the dinner entertainment right now. That's no pressure. Well, you and Lone Wolf were doing Soul Link Nuzlocke for Scarlet and Violet. Very cool. How far did you guys get? Where are you at in Nuzlocke so far? It was me or Wheel of Fortune, and I beat out Pat and Vanna. That's quite the compliment. It was about to hit Los Platos, didn't feel like going out for more than an hour a night. I understand that. That's fair. Um, can one of the mods please drop a Shedinja Boy link? Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Ron. Never got a chip in Albatross before in Nintendo Switch Sports. Or is Matt? Not too nice, Shedinja Boy. I appreciate the raid, man. I really appreciate the raid. Dude's not there. What? Is it like closed? Is that what you mean? Yeah, the door freaking locked? Oh no. There's probably like a mass email to all GameStop employees. Lock the doors now. We screwed up the pricing on Zelda. The website's down. Just close down until we get this fixed. I'm gonna listen just on Hefty Mom phone, so won't be able to make any more stellar comments. All right, Hefty Dad, enjoy dinner. You did a shiny race with Twilight and Razzie. You think you won? Good job. Where are these shinies at? Have we even gotten any? We have not gotten anything yet on the sandwich. We got 11 minutes left. Pretty shiny Rosy Cobb. We were hunting shiny Krogunk, Toxicroak, Gulpin, and Swallow. You got Krogunk, Toxicroak, and Gulpin, while Twilight got 2 Gulpins. I don't know how many shinies Razzie got. So you made one. Was that yesterday? Ninja Boy. Or Monday? Was that Monday? I know you guys were doing I can't remember what day it was. You guys were doing a race, and I came in towards the end of it. Wednesday during Twilight. That's what it was. Yeah. Because we raided Twilight last night. That's right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's all coming back to me now. I'm old. You have to give me a minute to remember these things. Yeah, I think you did win actually. I rate this finished and posted. Very nice, Amy. Oh, come on. Three Paradox Pokemon sketches to go, two of which are both ancient and future Whale Lord. Okay. I think your eyes have gotten slightly worse. Have you gotten to see the eye doctor? Welcome in, JJ. Had a prescription for 4 years. It's a long time to have a prescription. Right, if you got no shinies, indeed, yeah, you definitely won. Good job, Ninja Boy. You bless every 2 years. Yeah, that's pretty standard with insurance. Decidueye, what's going on? Good to see you. There's also increased the total amount of shinies you've gotten in one sandwich. Nice. Nintendo Direct was amazing. It was Decidueye. It really was. There were a lot of really cool things that came out of it. Well, dang, this sandwich is not looking good. This is really going to throw us off of our pace. Are you shining? User drop for a new game you really like? What game is that, Shittinja boy? Oh, come on, Dudunsparce. You jerk. I have to just left games. Have to just left GameStop, and the girl couldn't see the collector's edition on the side or pre-order yet, just the regular. Yeah, it sounds like their whole system's messed up. Mod game is a mod of the game Incredibox. I'm sorry. Giraffe not being much better. You have an outbreak with over 60 KOs. Yikes. Mod has 3 chapters, and the teaser for the 3rd chapter has dropped. Very cool. First 2 chapters were called Avadare and Zrun. 3rd chapter is called The Void. Okay. You're hiding for it because the music and the void sounds like it's going to be lit. Nice. Videra had a more EDM type of music, while so X runs music can only be described as pirates. Okay, a lot of shanties. Regular pre-order is live at $59.99. Okay. Let's see. Just check out the mod. It's really well done. So, yeah, I don't know anything about Incredibox. What is that? It's a music game where you are given sets of 20 stamps to play around with and combine to make your own music. Interesting. And what system is that on? So far, Chrissy, we found two. Two after over an hour. We are 41 seconds away from finishing the second sandwich, which we've got nothing on. Steam and Google Play Store. Okay. We did not get a single thing on the sandwich. Not a single thing on the sandwich. Guys, I'm gonna take a couple minute break. I need to get up and stretch. Need to freshen up my coffee. I'll be back. I'll be back in a couple minutes. Actually, it's about $5. Where you press to how much you get from it, and there's also mods which are free. Very cool, very cool. Um, yeah, I'll be back in a couple minutes, guys. Okay, I am back. Time for another sandwich, and this is gonna be a better sandwich. I can feel it. I can feel it. This is gonna be a better sandwich. Did Kim come in? Kim. I swear, Kim always comes in right when I take a break. Welcome in, Kim. Kim, what did you think of the Nintendo Direct? If you got a chance to see it. Thank you, Billy. Thank you, Pika Chrissy. Cam, we are not having good luck so far. First sandwich, we got 2. Second sandwich, we got nothing. CFP said best game, but somebody just said that at the end of the direct, the only way you can get the collector's edition for Tears of the Kingdom is on launch. Okay. That's going to be a bloodbath. It will be, but I know you will be the one bathing in the blood, and I pity everyone that stands in your way, Big Cheese. Yes, Graceland, thank you for welcoming me back. I'm going to see a Big Cheese elbowing children out of the way in the middle of the GameStop aisle. I would pay to see that too, Billy. I think that'd be pretty entertaining. Not only like $5. Yeah, just like most of the games on the direct today, I would not pay full price. No, all kidding aside, Cheese, I think that's a great mentality right there. I totally agree with that. I will never take something out of the hands of kids, especially if, I mean, let's be honest. Let's be honest, guys. Let's have some real talk here for a second. Pretty much everything we do, we're adults enjoying things that were created for children's entertainment. Uh, video games, these video games, like in my particular case, comic books, lots of collectible stuff. They're meant for children to enjoy. I am never going to take things out of the hands of kids. And sometimes I got to remind myself of that. I got to take a step back and look at the big picture and think like I am very fortunate and blessed and lucky that I have discovered such a wonderful community of a lot of like-minded adults that enjoy things like Pokemon games. But that's not representative of everyone that enjoys them, right? There's a lot of younger people here in the streams that enjoy watching this. I mean, I grew up in a completely different generation, but I know if I was a kid nowadays, I would probably be watching a lot of streamers play video games and really enjoy it. And, sometimes I got to remind myself that not everyone that watches the streams are, in their 20s and 30s. That there's a lot of kids that watch this as well, which is pretty darn cool. I mean, I say it every day that I stream, how much I appreciate you all being here, spending time with me. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. But, sometimes I still gotta, it still boggles my mind to imagine there are people that look forward to or like that look forward to my streams or that are in all of my streams every time I'm live. It's just weird to imagine that there are people that enjoy this so much that they look forward to it. It's just a weird feeling. I don't know if that feeling ever goes away. I kind of hope it doesn't. It's just pretty wild. Got an extra extra large one, but that's just shy of the jumbo. So close yet so far, Matt. Top three in your day. That's really nice of you, Cheese. I genuinely appreciate you saying that. You look forward and backward to the streams, going above and beyond, Billy. Lund is a happy boy right now. Look at all of them send the Saxons. Three-segment this sandwich. I hope so, Matt. At this point, I'd be happy with two-segment the sandwich. I don't beat up the wife or the dogs. That's fair, Cheese. That's fair. You gotta have your priorities. By the way, ancient feature whale order being called Bolting Tooth and Iron Dive. Cool names. So to anyone that's recently joined the stream, I was saying at the beginning, we were talking about the Nintendo Direct and about how they announced that they're porting over the Game Boy and the Game Boy Advance to Nintendo Switch Online, which is a big deal. I'm very excited about that. That is the final straw that has convinced me to upgrade to get the expansion pack. And we were talking about how, although they did not announce it, I am confident, if not positive. We'll go with confident, not positive. I am confident that when we get to Day, when we get to Pokemon Day and that Pokemon Direct, they will be announcing ports of the Gen 1 through 3 games on Nintendo Switch Online, which makes me think, and it would not surprise me if this were the case. Yeah, and they are online now. The Game Boy and Game Boy Advance ports are now live on Nintendo Switch Online. But like I said, Pokemon Day, I'm pretty confident they'll announce Gens 1 through 3 available on Nintendo Switch Online, which means that, just my luck, they announced that today, and watch them release Emerald with the unlocked Deoxys and or Mew events And they do that on the exact same day I get in the mail my Game Boy operator so that we can play Emerald and hunt for Deoxys and Mew on stream, which basically means that the last 2 months of getting prepared for that, I didn't have to do. That would totally be my luck. The ability to pull your state electric cards to reserve them is invaluable. Very true. Like I'm not regretting it. Um, I just think it's kind of funny that literally the day I finally get it in the mail after I ordered it 2 months ago is the day that they not confirm but hint that those games are coming to Switch Online. Sax, what's going on? I got the Game Boy operator in the mail today, Sax. I'm gonna be playing around with that tonight after stream. Sax, what did you think of the direct? I'm assuming you watched it. Son of a gun. It was cool. Yeah, I thought there were a lot of really exciting things there. I think I'm pretty confident I'm gonna end up playing Metroid Prime on stream. That's one of my favorite games. I love the trilogy so much. I can't wait to play a remastered version of it. A re-remastered. I have the original games, and then on the Wii, I bought the Steelbook trilogy set, and then on the Wii U, I downloaded it from the Virtual Console, or not Virtual Console, from the eShop, and I will gladly download this version for the Switch. I've probably played through those games at least 6 or 7 times. Still never gotten 100% on the first one because there are a handful of um, research notes that are one-time checks. Like if you don't get them at a specific time, you can never get them later in the game. And I always forget about at least one. Where are the shinies tonight? My goodness. Yeah, there were a lot of cool things in that direct, in my opinion, today. But the two biggest things were the Metroid Prime remaster and the Game Boy and Game Boy Advance coming to Nintendo Switch Online. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there is another Zelda trailer for Tears of the Kingdom, and I'm excited for that game. I'm definitely going to pick it up, but I can't say I got hyped over that trailer. I mean, it was cool, but I don't know. Like we got a little bit more gameplay footage, but I don't think there's anything groundbreaking in that. I'm just ready for the game to come out. You know what I mean? Like I'm still very excited about the game, but it wasn't honestly the most exciting thing of that direct for me. What's it, what's it called? Samba. I don't know. Samba something that rhythm game. I'd love to see Kem play that on stream. Shaking the Joy Cons like maracas. We all know he's got musical talent. Magical Bear is here. Hello, Magical Bear. You know what that means when Magical Bear is here. Hugs for Magical Bear. How you doing, Magical Bear? Oh no, not at all, Magical Bear. I was just looking at the computer because I had to put in the hugs. That was not intense staring. That was squinting to make sure I hit the right button. It's going slow tonight, Magical Bear. We're on the third sandwich. We've only gotten two shinies. The last sandwich, we didn't get any. This hunt just does not like me. An entire bear. Ah, you're saying good morning all over the place. Nice. Ooh, Hefty Mom and Hefty Dad are having some good looking desserts. Hmm. Where are the freaking shinies tonight? Hey, Hefty Mom. How was dinner? Good. Nice. Yeah, there's one. Hefty Mom brought the luck. Breaking the drought. There it is. There it is, Ron. Ah. Your friend is named Gigi in Nintendo Switch. She's probably sad. I wonder why. You should ask her. And it's caught. There we go. Number 187. I don't think we're going to get 13 more in an hour and 15 minutes. Do I have clean underwear on today? I do, Hefty Mom. I do. Sounds like Hefty Dad might have taken your phone. Your head hurts? I'm sorry, Willie. Well, I need to hit 200 because it's coming to sandwich. Oh my gosh, Matt, I so hope you're right. We've been doing this for over a month. Graceland, can I give you a little piece of advice? And this is just a little bit of advice. Take it or leave it. If you want people to call you Grace Lynn, it might be easier if you actually change your name to Grace Lynn. And then there won't be any confusion. You thought we were racing for the forms? Yeah, I mean, you got this. I mean, yeah. I think I was, what, still going for the Tatsugiri when you finished everything? I started out strong. We got all the squawk abilities in one stream. Then we did two Tatsugiri streams, which we got one out of the two. And then the third one, we ended up getting all three forms, even though I only needed one. And then ever since then, it's been this Dudunsparce. Can't be upset if someone calls you by the name you have on YouTube. Yeah, I agree, Matt. I agree. name's not Matt, but you're not correcting people here. Yeah, my name's not Hefty either. But but that's my name on YouTube, so that's what I go by. Sir, this is a Wendy's. What's going on, Totodile Tales? Good to see you, my friend. How you doing today? I know, it's hard to believe my name is not actually Hefty. Matthew. Oh, you. You and your jokes. Hefty McHefterson, don't dox me. Come on now, Totodile Tales. Name's Cheese, you are Cheese, you self-identify as Cheese, then you got a pretty good name on YouTube. Things are going a little slow, Totodile Tales. 2 on the first sandwich, 0 on the second. We got 6 minutes left on the third sandwich, we have 1. So we've been going for almost 2 hours, which is kind of crazy. Almost 2 hours, and we've gotten 3 shinies. Your name is Amy Legit. Amy is a good name. You go by your middle name mostly. That's interesting, Matthew. I don't really know anybody that goes by their middle name. I know a lot of people that actually go by their last name, particularly if they have a common first name, and there's like a lot of people that are within our circle with that first name, they'll just go by their last name. Snowheart, what's going on? Good to see you. Actually, depending on the part of the country I'm in, people call me different names all over the place. I've been around. Well-traveled Mantine Matt over here. I'm about to make some dinner. You have a few friends that go by their middle names, but they never tell you that. Okay. You know what? Then maybe I do too. Maybe I have friends that go by their middle name, and I just don't know that that's their middle name. Started as Matthew, and kindergarten had like 7 of those, so you swapped to Ryan. Gotcha. Your name is Ron G, and you like RNG. How have I never put that together? The name you go by is half of your middle. You know what? Duh. Yeah. Duh. I just said I don't know anybody that goes by their middle name. My dad goes by his middle name, and I can't believe I didn't think about that. I just rarely think of that as his middle name. That's just his name. Grade 8, there were 2 girls with the exact same first and last name. One away at the end of grade 8. She's like, I can't handle this. I'm out of here. When you moved to Wyoming at like 11-ish, you want to go by Matt. So people up north call me Matt or Bama or Alabama or Hillbilly or your last name. Of those, I think Matt's probably the best. Next is Shorts. What's going on? Welcome into the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. Can we get a second shiny on the sandwich, please? Is that too much to ask? Second shiny granted. Thank you, Tails. Now I just gotta wait for it to get transferred in here so I can grab it. Famous Slam of Matt. I actually like that. When Hefty was in elementary school, he told people his name was Rip. It was not. I didn't start that. I didn't start. Actually, I think you're getting two stories confused. I told people in elementary school that my name was Brian. In middle school, my seventh grade math teacher called me Rip. And that's where that started. Small favorite as well. Hillbilly is an old man you work for, and he called you that. You thought he upset me. Can't apologize, but you found it hilarious. That's awesome. What a random name to call a kid. Rip. There's it makes more sense if you know my whole name. Exactly, Billy. See, Billy gets me. It's exactly why I did it. I liked Brian more than my real name at the time. Ninja Boy trying to scare me again. Come on now. Razzie Raid. Razzie's done with stream. Oh my goodness. Dusa, welcome on in. Crimsonium, welcome in. Rian, you legend, welcome in. Vio. Totodile Tales. Q. Dubby. Crazy Cave. Ariana. Keith. Twilight. What is going on, everybody? Maybe you guys will help bring the shiny luck to me tonight. Just finished our third sandwich and got our third shiny. Zen, Amber. Oh, good to see everybody. Thank you for coming in. If you don't know me, my name is Hefty. I am a shiny hunter. We are on day 20. Andrea, what's going on? We are on day 20 of the 3-segment shiny Dudunsparce hunt. We are about to evolve the 187th Dunsparce. We have yet to get the 3-segment. So that's who I am, and that's what I got going on. How was stream, Razzie? Tell me all about it. Ice Queen, what's going on? Good to see you. Love you too, Amber. Just Giraffe. Just Giraffe was one of my favorite grunge alt acts from Seattle in the early 90s. Just Giraffe. Here we go. Is 187 going to be the magic number? Mary, what is up? Thank you, Ice Queen. I hope I get a day too. They were for Nirvana at the Rocket Lounge. That's right, Razzie knows who I'm talking about. Accidentally slept through Razzie's stream and joined as soon as he was ending. I've done that constantly, Connor. It's his voice just lulls me to sleep. Oh, you give me luck. Thank you very much, Keith. You and Razzie got both your targets. Your target was Shuppet and Sableye, and got both, and Razzie got Giraffe. I'm glad everyone else is getting their targets today. All right, here we go. 187. I'm calling 187 on this Dudunsparce. And it's one segment short. Amber, I'm so proud of you. 0 hunts, 0 shinies. You're batting 1,000. Uh, how mad would I be if you guessed 195 as your favorite number? Twilight, at this point, I would be thrilled with 195. Absolutely thrilled. Sableye was marked. Nice. What mark did it have, Crimsonium? I did Dunsparce was too short. It was airy. The uncommon mark. Nice. Lemon the Sociable. I like that. Graceland, you can tell her that yourself when she shows up, if she shows up. Just raising EVs because you want to use them for battles? Nice. Keith says 192. I'd be happy with that as well. If you guys don't know, in case anyone's curious about the odds, usually there's someone saying, streamer, what are odds? The odds of finding shiny Dunsparce using the shiny sandwich method is 1 in 683, I believe. But then the Dunsparce each have a 1 in 100 chance of evolving into a 3-segment Dudunsparce. So we are almost double odds. On average, a 3-segment should show up in 100 checks. We have done 187 checks. We're almost at double odds. You did a lot of things you've been putting out for a while, so you're very proud of yourself. Amber, I'm proud of you every single day. You were actually about to ask what the odds were? Nice, Q. Nice. Well, that just worked out perfectly then. Yeah, don't give me the okays. People actually wanted to know. So take that, Zen and Twilight. Yes, every day, Amber. VO, no need to say sorry. At this point, I would be happy with 202. Mods, can we drop? I can't. I'm sure you guys did. I just didn't see it. Can we drop a Razzie link again? And then can we also drop a Dice Art Universe link, a Twilight link, a Zen link, um, Totodile Tales link? What's an Italian gamer's favorite Zelda game? A Link to the Pasta. I love it, Ultimate Space Ghost. Good to see ya. Drop Oscars. Razzie. So I'm assuming you watched the direct. Razzie, tell me you watched the direct. Just say yes. Yes. Okay. The second Tron Identity came up on the Direct, I DM'd Oscar and said, when Tron Identity stream? And he wrote back in all caps, it's like, oh my God, you know it. You know it. I was really happy about that. But yeah, TCG, that'll be interesting too. I do remember playing that when that was out. I did enjoy it actually. I'm wondering if like you should work on the last picture now or wait until your back stops aching, take a break. Whatever you feel comfortable, Amy. Whatever you feel comfortable with. Don't feel like you gotta keep working with a sore back if you don't want to. There is no pressure, there is no deadline. You do what makes you happy. Minish Cap, very excited about that. Dorian, I was telling Mantine Matt, all I gotta say about Minish Cap is the uh, the capsules. The capsule machine. That's the rest of the game is fun. Yeah, it's a good Zelda game. You can shrink, and the dungeons are cool, and the boss fights are awesome, and blah 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 blah. Just give me a whole bunch of coins and set me in front of that capsule machine, and I'll be entertained for hours. You'll take a break because it hurts. Plus, you've had leg pain. You're freaking walking. The other day made you have a blister on your foot. Yeah, take a break, Amy. Relax. Stretch out. Get comfy. Rather than deal with you gushing over the Splatoon DLC that was revealed in the direct. So, okay, so I got a question for all the Splatoon fans out there because I've never played. But, like, I recognize it when I see it. I think I have a basic gist of the game, or at least the multiplayer. After they announced the Wave 2, they did that, like, secret post-trailer teaser for Wave 3, and, like, the whole world was, like, bleached out, and the graphics looked really kind of creepy, and it didn't look like the traditional look of Splatoon. But I got the feeling like that should be something that Splatoon people would get and be excited about. What was up with that? Lumion Raid, welcome on in. Takata, welcome on in. Boomy, welcome on in. Lumion, just in time. Thank you for bringing the shiny luck, because there it is. There is shiny number 188. Okay, wave one and wave two. Okay, gotcha. But yeah, so what was up with that wave two that they teased? Oh my gosh, there's another one. There's another one right back there. Do you see it? We were just talking about that yesterday. That's the first time it's ever happened. Two on screen at once. Double shiny. Oh my goodness gracious. Dude. I'm looking at the rest. No, no way. No way. No way. Tell me that's a trick of the light. Okay, it was a trick of the light. Whew. Ah, that one in the back was shiny for a minute. And I'm sorry, that just got me real hype for a second. Lumion, thank you for the raid. Thank you for bringing in that shiny luck. That's incredible. Uh, how is stream, Lumion? I got the cheats on. Hey, you know what? I learned from the best, Sax. I learned from the best. Yeah, from back there for a second, this one looked like it was shiny. So basically, the whole white void location, there's the old location for Splatoon 2. So it looks like it's going to become a notable area for the DLC. Okay, all right, yeah. I could just tell by looking at it that it was going to be something that like referenced something that Splatoon players knew. I mean, it looked cool. I know I watched our friend and mod Kirk 4A play some Splatoon 3 when it first came out. And it did look like a lot of fun. Cam is an excellent cheater. Oh my goodness. You're more excited for Inkopolis. Oh gosh. Not lucky day, only one shiny. It was probably your people. Which, hey, one shiny is one shiny. What did you get, Lumion? Congratulations on the shiny. I can't count the number of streams I've done with no shinies. Does Dunsparce have a good shiny? Yes or yes? Um, Objectively, it is a good shiny. Personally, I can't stand it anymore. Yeah, Amy, definitely just, yeah, relax, get comfy, take a break. No need to burn yourself out. I can't believe we just got a double shiny. I was just literally just saying on last night's stream how that has not happened to me yet. Boomy, thank you for the lurks. Razzie, are you going to be playing some Metroid Prime? I was really excited about that, Razzie. I'm pretty sure I'm going to stream that. Maybe the process to getting a 3 segment will go faster because of it. Hopefully. How crazy would it be if that second shiny was a 3 segment? Hope I have fun. I hope I have fun too, Sax. You haven't played since 02, 03. When did that drop? Well, I mean, yeah, probably 02 or 03. I was saying earlier, Razzie, I love that trilogy. So I actually like I bought all 3 games like as they were coming out, and then I bought the Steelbox trilogy for the Wii, and then on the Wii U I bought the trilogy from the eShop, and I will gladly buy this remastered version when it comes out for the Switch. It's those 3 games are top tier for me. Digital right now, physical release 22nd. That's right, they did say that. I can't decide if I want the digital or the physical. You only played the first one. You've been waiting for the Streamer Trilogy on the Switch for years. Oh man. Oh, you're gonna have so much fun with it, Razzie. Uh, hey, Hefty Mom, what's going on? That is definitely the emote I would imagine you to use, Hefty Mom. That that emote right there is what my mom looks like in real life. That's a very good question, Razzie. Probably not. Yeah, Sax, I'll let you know when I get Hogwarts. It won't be till what, April? Uh, I'm because I still don't have a PS5, and I can't justify getting a PS5 just to play Hogwarts a couple months early. Razzie gifting 5 memberships. Razzie, you legend. Ice Queen, Shiny Ditto, Charlie's Team Floatzel, Nathan Boyd's Rise of Zen. Thank you so much for the gifted memberships. And if you guys just got a gifted membership from Razzie, make sure you thank him. Membership is free to you, but not for him. He had to pay for it. That brings us up to 74 members. Wow, we must have like 15 members drop overnight. I just noticed that because we were at 84 last night. Thank you so much, Razzie. You're currently on hold with your cell phone provider to just chat and say, keep up the good work. You are one of a kind, JJ. Dorian gifting 5 and Razzie gifting 1. What the heck, guys? Takado, Q, Awesome Aubrey, Experiment, Galaxy, Totodile Tales. Thank you guys so much for the gifted memberships. You got Blair. That was quite the snipe, Razzie. You guys are being way too generous today. 84 now, apparently so. And Joe gifting 1. What is going on with Cynthia getting a gifted membership? What is going on, everybody? You guys are out of control. Emote is your favorite mod. You like that, Q? Yeah, we got some good emotes. Good emotes by your very own Ariana. She put a lot of hard work into those. There we go. Takado's become a member. Wonder how long it's going to take for the member number to update. Q, there's the notification for Q. Awesome Aubrey. Joe, stop it. You don't have to gift any. Don't even play that game. Experiment. Galaxy. Your favorite is Shaman because of your hedgehog. Very nice. That's a good point. All of our new members, and even our old ones, do me a favor, spam the chat. Well, let me rephrase. When I say spam the chat, I mean fill it up. I don't mean post the same message over and over. Show me your favorite emote numbers. Show me your favorite emote. Back to work, Dorian. I love you, man. I hope you have a great rest of your workday. I'm sure I'll be seeing you around real soon. You chatted back. Wow, that's such a nice thing to say. Thank you. Have a great day. That's awesome, JJ. You just brightened that guy's life. Love you too, Joyce. Look at all those amazing emotes. And chat with Amazon and your credit card. Sounds like you got your night planned. Electros represented. That's right, Ice Queen. And you know what? For any new members, any new people that haven't been here before, haven't been members before, and don't know, all of our emotes not only represent a Pokemon and a typical uh, emote, like Electros is the dancing emote, the Ghastly in the toilet is the lurk emote. The Rowlet is the emote for when I say something stupid or I do something stupid and you judge me. The Lunala is the laughing emote. Shaman's the happiness emote. Cyndaquil is the hug emote. The Mimikyu is the anger emote. Not only all that, but each one of them also represents one of our wonderful mods. So it's a useful emote that is also a Pokemon and also one of our mods. The Mantike is the cool emote. We're going to leave it at cool. We don't have to go so far as to say winners, Matt. We're just going to leave it at cool. It's a cool boy Mantike. Actually, a cool boy Matike. Yeah, those are good ones, Amber. Those are very good ones. But yeah, Ariana, one of our mods, designed all the emotes. She did an incredible job. The Tauros is the hungry Tauros. For when you're either about to chow down on some good food or you're getting ready to. Or I just said the same thing twice. If you're about to chow down on some good food or you just did or you want to. Shirtagal, what's going on? They made a Fantasy Life sequel. You're so incredibly hyped. No one's played the original 3DS game. Can't recommend enough. I'm glad you said that, Shirtagal, because I thought that actually looked kind of interesting, and I didn't realize that was a sequel. I thought that was something new. So I'm gonna have to go check that out on the 3DS. Dang it. It is perfect for Fernando Ice Queen. So close to 200. I know, Magical Bear. And we have a few more in the party to evolve. And we got two more in the party ready to evolve in a little over 10 minutes. So we're at 189 right now. I don't think, guys, I don't think we're going to make it to 200 tonight. But I think we can at least get into the 190s. All your homies love Twilight and Airy. That's right. Can we drop an Airy link? Can we drop the old exclamation point Airy? Go check out our favorite barnacle head. Yeah, if you want to play to the end game, it's going to take a few dozen hours if you need something to play in the background. Okay. No, thank you for that, Shirtable. I had no idea. And I did think that looked kind of neat, actually, when I was watching the... No, this is Patrick. When I was watching the direct, I thought it looked like it might be fun. Based off of those clues, cheese, cow, corn. Are you in Wisconsin or Nebraska? You're working doing an essay. It sounds good, Mitsutori. I hope the essay goes well. Thank you for the Kirk lurks. Wisconsin. All right. The cheese is what made me think Wisconsin. The corn is what made me think Nebraska, so I wasn't sure. Popping a fire sandwich for Flareon Scoville. I hope you get them quickly, Joe. Knowing you, you will. Just chilling, Crimsonium. Wisconsin produces a lot of corn too. I didn't know that, so thank you for letting me know. I love it when I can go to bed saying that I learned something new today. It's just I hear corn, I think Nebraska, and I don't think that's fair to Wisconsin. So now I will not do that anymore. Sign up your team for battling. Battling on your own or like getting ready for like a Zed game stream. And Joe, that sandwich. Oh my goodness, Amber. I almost called you Dorian because that was such a good joke. So yesterday morning in the Dysart Universe stream, I made a joke that as I was typing it, I was giggling to myself. And then I hit enter, and Dorian read the joke, and I think he almost died. I know there were a lot of tears shed, and it went over so well. Like I didn't talk for the rest of the stream because I was like, if I say anything else, like I can't say anything else. There's nothing else left to say. Anything else is gonna be a disappointment after that. And I was just silent the entire rest of the stream. I don't know if anybody else has ever been there where like you make a joke or you say something and then afterwards you realize, oh, I just made a mic drop and I didn't mean to. So I don't know what to do now. You don't know what to give Halucha because most of the Pokemon on this team have the item you want to give it. Yeah, Citrus Berry is always a good one. Can't go wrong with a Citrus Berry. When I thought you were a streamer, that's exactly the same, Matt. That's a perfect comparison. Oh my God, you got me so good that day. Crimsonium, I love that you put for battling friends and I guess Zed for two reasons. One, it makes it seem like you don't care enough to battle Zed, and two, that Zed isn't a friend. I don't. That's just the way you wrote that cracks me up. I love you. Oh my gosh. So right now you have Halucha, Espeon, Banette, Houndstone, Farigiraf, and Gyarados. Sounds like a good team. And geez, I don't know if you're still here. If anybody in the chat would know this, I got a feeling that you would. Who was the comedian that said, um, the worst insult you can ever make to somebody is to look at them and say, "Who is this clown?" Because A, it implies that they're a clown, and B, they're not even a well-known one. I've always loved that line. Poundstone can do some work. Yeah, Razzie, I genuinely want to Marvel Snap. I genuinely want to. I would be the cool thing is, Razzie, if this is part of your if this is part of your hesitancy, you don't have to worry. They're friendly battles. They have no effect on rankings. Like they're literally just for funsies. You say that in the mirror all the time. Oh, Twilight. Figure was swept your friend's team. You feel that's the reason you won that battle? Is Frigoraph that good? I still have not looked at all into the meta for this game. Like the closest thing I know to the meta is the terror is some of the terror raid builds. I think Amazon's reaction was the most like, huh, what did he just say? They said, thanks for your feedback. You're most welcome after a 10-minute pause. Wow. Because as weakness policy, your friend used Dark Pulse with his Greninja, and you lived. Use Agility like 3 times, use Nasty Plot 2 times, and store power. Okay, all right, yeah, that's a pretty good strat. Totodile Tales, what are you doing? Gifting 5 memberships. Joseph gets one. Snowheart gets one. Genesis gets one. 74K gets one. And Sir Fernando Montalvo gets one. Good snipes. Thank you so much. Totodile Tales, thank you so much. And guys, if you got a membership, make sure that you thank Totodile Tales. Sir Fernando Fontalvo. That's kind of funny that 74K got one. His membership must have expired today because 74K actually bought a couple of gifted memberships yesterday. And also, keep up the great work, Hefty. Thank you, JJ. I appreciate that. Yeah, I miss Fernando too. I know he's got a lot going on right now. We love our boy Fernando. Fernando Fontalvo. Can we drop a whole bunch of Tauros emotes and see if we can summon Fernando? Look at all them Tauros. You know what? Hold on. I'm sending that to him. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. Uh, Back to dinner. All right, Toadell Tales, thank you for being here. And the sandwich is over. We got 2 to evolve. We got 2 to evolve. Let's see what happens. You feel comfy right now? I am so happy to hear that, Amy. I can't wait to get all slugged up myself. Electros is so underrated. I agree, Crimsonium. He's been my favorite. He's been my favorite electric Pokemon since Gen 5 came out. Imagine if one of the shinies had a rare mark. Yeah, that's been brought up a couple times. I have evolved and deleted 187 shiny Dunsparce so far. I have not checked any of them for a mark because that would make them just a little bit harder to reset over. But I'm sure we've gotten some fantastic marks over the past 20 streams. We've been doing this hunt for over a month. It is the hefty. It is the film. All right, here we go. Are you guys ready for number 188? I don't know why I already hit the plus button, but it's done now. So here we go, number 188. 385 your Galar deck's now 15 to go. So close, Keith. So close. You got your shiny Tinybone. 7 eggs and a Vaughn shiny Electros. So lucky, Takato. 7 eggs. That's incredible. That is a 2-segment. And here we go, number 189. Oh, oh yeah, Crimsonium. Yeah, Crimsonium. Anytime. Not a problem. Anytime. Always happy to help out. You might stream tomorrow. Very cool. You never wanted someone to get something so bad in my life as I would you get 3-segment. Oh man. 189. And you know what the sad thing is? The Trash Can Man's gonna go over 200 today. Because last I knew he was at 196, and I know he's streaming again tonight. Yeah, man. I think we've both earned the dub. Meister Universal. So 70% of you so far have said that even if we hit 200 encounters without getting the 3-segment, we should keep going. Well, I guess you all have spoken. Meister Universal with Angela and Darian. It's my favorite morning show. 3 more giraffes, no jumbo yet. Brooke has taquitos. Everyone grab some before they're all gone. You forgot to like the stream? That's okay, Amy. There is no time limit to like the stream. You can like it at any point, even after the stream is over. For the record, you voted to give me a rest. I mean, I'll be here. Here's where my mind's at, and where it has been for a while. I am obviously getting tired of this hunt. I've made no secret about that. Um, but I also don't like leaving hunts unfinished. Um, but because I don't like leaving hunts unfinished, that's one of the reasons why I'm really excited to get back to the Arceus hunt, the Regidrago hunt, the Solgaleo hunt. Um, but I also, knowing myself, like if I do take a break from this, which I desperately want to take a break from this, I don't know if I'm ever going to want to go back to it. So then I think, well, then I should just keep going till it's done with, and then it's done with. Holy crap, that is a big Dudunsparce right there. That scared me. I like dipping them in cheese sauce. Ooh, taquitos and cheese sauce. That does sound yummy. When did memory go from 0 to 81? I don't know. At some point. I don't know how it works. Like yesterday, it was at 84, and then when I started stream today, it was at 0. And then after some memberships got gifted, it went up to 74. Um, you know what, Hefty? You just spit facts. There is no time limit. That actually made me feel better about forgetting to like all the time. Seriously, like, I mean, likes. I mean, they tell me likes are good for the channel and good for the streams, right? Like, I don't pretend to understand it, but I accept that. But it's not like if you don't like the stream as soon as you come in, the button disappears. And it's not like once the stream ends, the button disappears. Like I started paying a little bit of attention to my analytics, and I typically, on average, get between 15 to 20 more likes the day after the stream than I did during the live stream, which I think is neat. So I don't think anyone should ever feel bad because they didn't like it quick enough. I mean, I could make the argument that, like, why should I like the stream as soon as I jump in? I don't even know if I'm going to like the stream. Maybe I want to watch it for a little bit before I make that decision, before I make that commitment. Like I always have a little joke in my head. It cracks me up. Like I look at likes before the stream even starts. I'm thinking to myself, why are you guys already liking my stream? How do you know I'm not going to suck today? I feel bad for you going over 2 times odds. I feel bad for me too, Keith. I tried cheese sauce from Taco Bell. It's really good. Pretty much anything from Taco Bell is really good. And I don't care what you guys think of me for saying that. I love Taco Bell. Ghost memberships. It was. It was Ghost memberships. Hillfire Red Leaf Green comes to Switch. You really want to rehunt Shiny Mewtwo since you lost the cartridge when you moved. You know what? I didn't think about Fire Red Leaf Green. That raises an interesting question. I wonder if they will do Fire Red Leaf Green. I wonder if they will do Fire Red Leaf Green instead of Red and Blue. That would actually make the most sense. Always like the streams, people you sub to no matter anything. Yeah, I mean, I'm the same way. Like, I'm not saying I don't like the streams before they start. It's just sometimes I think about it and it's kind of funny. Like, I'm liking the stream before it even starts is just kind of a funny concept. Everybody, if you like cheese, you're secretly part Wisconsin. I'm okay with that. I am proudly part Wisconsin because I love cheese. I love cheese, and I'm not afraid to admit it. Big Cheese, love that guy. Love that guy. Your mom is really Wisconsin. She eats feta cheese as a small snack. Hey, there's a shiny. There it is. Okay, so this is 190. So we at least got to 190 today. There's Big Cheese. Love that guy. Oh no, no, don't catch, don't catch, don't catch. Okay, phew. That's a weird looking Zygarde. That is a shiny Dunsparce. I know it's a shiny Dunsparce. Did I say Zygarde? No way, no way, no way did I say Zygarde. I said, okay, all right. Well, it confused me. It confused me because that was just bad timing. Because Crimsonium said that's a weird looking Zygarde, and then Twilight said hefty, that's a shiny Dunsparce. So I thought you guys were both saying that I said the wrong thing. Yeah, my hefty mom, another shiny, number 190. 191 is your guess, Amber? I thought you're. Okay, yeah, your guess is 191. Twilight's is 195. Who had 192? Someone said 192. Film saying 200. Vio said. I think Vio said 202, which we won't get to today. Unless we get like 13 shinies on one sandwich. Miles has crashed, so it's time for Animal Crossing. Nice. Cam is saying 312. Thank you, Cam. Keith, thank you. Keith, you said 192. I apologize. I remember that now. Kato says 211. Arna says 190. Billy says 16. I got some bad news for you, Billy. Exactly, Crimsonium. Nancy Matt's thinking 191. Crimsonium saying 197. 211 for Takato. $200 even, says Billy. It's quite the jump from 16 to 200. Hug luck. I like that. If I get a 197, I got Mickey Modcrim. Deal. All these Dudunsparce. Get out of here, you. Unexpected hugs are the best time. Yes, unexpected consensual hugs. I know film. I know. It is the word of the day, Amber, and you started it. Actually, I can't remember if you or Dorian said it. Dorian said it. Yeah, he seems like a consensual kind of guy. Dang it. Consent is my favorite, says Twy. Ever watched Young Sheldon? It's a great show. The grandmother's funny. I haven't actually watched it. I know what show you're talking about, film. I just there's very little network TV I watch anymore. But I have heard that Young Sheldon is very funny. It should be on Netflix. Yeah, American and Canadian versions of Netflix are slightly different. There's a little bit of a little bit of variance. You're right. 42. That's probably close to accurate, film. Hey, Twilight, congrats. Can we get some hype in the chat for Twilight? Twilight hype? Congratulations, Twilight. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know, Phil. I don't know. I just wanted to focus on Twilight for a second just to make him feel awkward and uncomfortable. Terrestrial overworld Pokemon can shine? Yeah, but it's full odds. From what I understand, it's full odds 140-96, even with the shiny charm, because they're like set spawns. But they can, yeah. And I would imagine, depending on the Pokemon, they might actually be really hard to tell. Because that terrestrializing effect is, I mean, sometimes I can barely tell what the Pokemon is until I'm like right up on it to begin with. But that'd be really cool if you found one. What's going on? I'm so lost. Amber was congratulating Twilight, so then I congratulated Twilight. And I thought then we should all congratulate Twilight. If you have any questions as to what we're congratulating Twilight for, I refer you to Amber. Shiny Terrestrial Dragonite, nice. I mentioned that one would stand out. That one's different enough that you'd probably be able to tell pretty easily. Congratulations, Cheese. Congratulations on being a narcissist. Can we get at least one more shiny? Cookie, what's going on, Cookie? You're happy about the direct? I am too, my friend. So good to see you, Cookie. You didn't watch the direct film. There were some pretty neat things in there. That new fashion game looks so good. You're hyped for it to release. I know. We're definitely going to be streaming that. And I know that you can connect with friends online to look at each other's outfits. So, Cookie, I think we're going to have to set up like whatever the equivalent of a union group is. I'm thinking you, me, Brandon, and maybe Kyle. And hey, there's a shiny. And we'll make a stream out of it. Just us looking at each other's outfits and, and like wearing outfits and picking out outfits. Dubby, you are fuming from the direct. Why is that, Dubby? Closet party is the new union circle. Less clothes the better is what you say. Oh. Still no Silk Song. Ah, okay. I'll be the cutest looking influencer. Billy, why are you so sweet to me? Are you trying to make me blush, Billy? Cookie and cheese, the world's most disgusting combo. It's like what we're gonna do. Hey, there's a shiny. Anyways, we're gonna be doing something. Pretty much. That's how a 3-segment Dudunsparce hunt goes. It's like blah blah blah. Oh look, it's shiny. Anyway, blah blah blah. I can't remember the last time I was actually excited to see a shiny. It's like, yep, there's another one. Let's grab it. Move on. Cheesecake cookie is good, but you got to have that cake in there. And cookie, I don't think you got that cake. This first brings you joy whenever you look at it. Well, then you would love watching the past 20 days of streams. I should supply the cake. I don't know, Cookie. I think my cake's a little too rich for you. Oreos and mayo? No, no, no. Film, stop. What are you doing? Gross. Come on now. There's children present. You want a mini Dunsparce plush? You don't understand how much joy that. Are there Dunsparce plush? I mean, you know what? Now that I think about it, I haven't seen a Dunsparce plush. I bet you there will be, if there isn't already. I bet you there will be Dunsparce and the Dunsparce plushes available in the near future. I have that German chocolate cake. Oh, Cookie. It is a very plushable mon. You are absolutely right, Crimsonium. It would make a perfect plushie. And it is a fan favorite. That is true. I mean, I can envision it perfectly right now, like with the little wings sticking out of the side. It's a perfect plushie. You just finished seeing the Flash. How was it, Decidueye? You only want that one now, Matt? So do I. Chips and mustard. Oh, come on now. You're gonna start staying for bed. I gotta go to the next one. All right, Crimsonium, thank you so much for being here, my friend. Thank you for coming in on that incredibly powerful raid. I'm sure I will probably see it at some point tomorrow. A wrong stream, Film. What Game Boy games are you most wanting to be added? I would like them to add. I mean, other than Pokemon games, obviously. I like the original Super Mario Land. I was a little confused as to why they're adding Super Mario Land 2, but not Super Mario Land. Um, Brown or white? What's better? It depends on cheese. It depends on what you're putting it on. Um, but overall, I would say I prefer white gravy. Uh, oh, I mean, I prefer Super Mario Land 2 as well. I think it's a superior game, but I'm just surprised we're not even given the option yet to play Super Mario Land 1. So I would like to see that added. Um, like to see the the Game Boy Mega Man games. I enjoyed those. Um, what else did I play on the Game Boy? Excite Bike I had. Some of the like kind of generic games that I had, I wouldn't be surprised to add on there like what was the name of it? It was like Game Boy's version of Breakout, the one like where you had the paddle and the ball and you'd hit it and it would go break the bricks. What was the name of that game on the Game Boy? I played that one a lot. Um, Spit, what's going on? Good to see you. You felt so silly in karate class today. Why is that? Accidentally ran a shiny Buizel while resetting a Clauncher raid. You didn't even see it? Oh my gosh. You don't, or you think you will be buying the new Kirby? Okay, yeah. I mean, I think that looks good. I'm definitely interested in that. I'm also, I mean, it is coming out, so it doesn't really answer Cookie's question. But I am really looking forward to playing Kirby's Dream Land on the Game Boy. Um, oh my God, I got all the nostalgia just from that like 5 second clip they showed today. Yoshi's Island, Danny Phantom, Mario Tennis. Um, I mean, I'm familiar with the message film. I've been in enough Zed streams. I know what that's all about. Friend describes it as if I turn around and look back at you, you'll be asleep on the floor. It's interesting. This sandwich is about. It looks like. Oh, excuse me. It looks like 191 is going to be it. I'm gonna check to see what is all available today after the sandwich. Nice. So all it's gonna take is 191. I hope you're right, Amber. I really hope you're right. I don't want to go to day 21. And 70% of you say keep going. So I guess we're gonna keep going on this hunt. And after we evolve these Dunsparce, we're going to go on a raid. So, guys, please stick around for the raid. I think it's going to be a fun one. I'm looking forward to it. Not a fan of eating in front of others. Yeah, I don't like eating in front of people. Like it's one thing if I'm like with a bunch of people and we're all eating because we're all focusing on eating our food. But like if I'm the only one eating, no, no, absolutely not. I will just not eat. I'm like sitting at my desk at work during lunch, just, eating my lunch, and then someone comes in and sits down to talk to me. I'm like, all right, well, I can't continue eating until you leave. So let me just put the food to the side and we'll have this conversation. And once you leave, I will go back to eating. Yeah, exactly, Phil. Like I'll munch on like French fries or potato chips or something like that, but like actually like eat a meal, no. And the sandwich is done. Amy is lurking in to do the last paradox thing to sound good. About the hen hour hunt found two males. So he's trying to make a hunt for the female so you can have the bluey. Sounds good, Spit. I hope you get that quickly. Um, but, but, but. Wait a second. Did I miss something? Oh Lord. You pay money to see film. Cookie, cookie. DM me in the mail. Here we go. Last two. Yeah, can we please get some shiny luck in the chat? I really need it. Oh, hey, he's popping in for end of stream. Thank you for popping in, plays. All right, here we go. Number 190. Two segments. And final one of the stream, number 191. Amber said this is going to be three segments. Thank you so much for an incredible stream. Thank you all for being here. Thank you to Razzie and Lumion for the incredible raids. Ancient Shedinja boy, thank you all for the incredible raids. Thank you for all the gifted memberships today. That was so cool. You guys are insane. I love you. We'll be back with this hunt, this same hunt. We'll be back with day 21 of this hunt, where we will hit 200 encounters on Friday night. But stick around for a minute. We're gonna go on a raid. Please come on the raid with us. I just ask for two things. One, hit the like button if you're coming on the raid. That's why we do this, to help support streamers. Hitting that like button is the quickest and easiest way you can support other content creators. And I particularly mean it tonight. Um, and two, if you're coming on the raid, put in the chat, just like Ron did, just like Plays did, put hashtag Hefty Raid once and only once. Why once? Because we're not spammers. It's not who we are. That's not what we do. Let's not give a bad first impression. Not that we ever do. Shinies, good to see you, my friend. Shinies, I need to talk to you tomorrow. I'd like to actually talk to you tomorrow. I'd like to set up a call sometime tomorrow night where we can discuss the race you and I are doing on Saturday morning. Just a reminder, guys, Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern. Mr. Shinies and I will be doing a collab. We'll be doing a bingo race. What does that mean? That's why I need to talk to Shinies tomorrow. So just a heads up on that. But guys, thank you so much again for being here. Ron's going to drop the link here in just a second. We're going to go on this raid. But thank you guys so much for being here. I will see you on Friday. Do something nice for someone tomorrow just because it's the right thing to do. And I will see you next time. There is that link. Please check it out. Thank you and goodbye.